Hey everybody, happy 4th of July. Jeff Orlowski of the Polish Pipe Bomb here. Flying solo today. Justin is on vacation with his family, so hope he's having a good time and a bunch of cool drinks, having fun. But important 4th of July message for everybody out there. First of all, happy birthday, America, 250. Still look good as hell. Still the greatest country in the world. That is for sure. Now, is the U.S. perfect? No, but we try. But no, the country's definitely not perfect. There are, for example, Minnesota Viking fans. There are St. Louis Cardinal fans, Cub fans. It's the same country that still has Greg Clounsel as a citizen. So it is not perfect. Another thing, unperfect with America, Apple TV. There should be no Major League Baseball games on stupid Apple TV. If you knew how much I paid for my Direct TV every month, it definitely pisses me off that I got to spend extra to sit there and go on a streaming platform to watch this game. And so I was stuck. I'm not going to buy Apple TV, and so I sat there and I listened to it on a radio, and a radio call is great and all that, but I pay money to sit there and get Brewers TV. I don't understand it. I know it's MLB sitting there trying to milk the customers again. Same thing with the stupid Wisco jerseys and all the alternates and all that stuff. Somebody's always trying to put both hands in your pockets and take you for everything you got, but Apple TV games are dumb, and not a fan. So, country's not perfect, but it's better than anybody else. So, happy birthday, America. Happy 4th. Now, Brewers picked up a nice 7-4 win last night over the D-backs. Short start for Harrison. Only 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 3 earnings and all that. But it was good. It was Chad Patrick Day. Patrick comes in, goes 3 1/3, and really carried the weight for the crew. Kept them in it. Kept it so they can sit there and leave men on base all freaking night long. A lot of the same old here with the struggling offense. Lots of dudes left on base. Not good with RISP. Running into outs. The base running has been pretty damn bad for a couple weeks now. I think it started back when Churio was trying to steal second against the Scrubs, and I want to say it was Dansby Swanson who sat there and faked him out, caught the ball, pretended like he didn't. Jack kept running, and it was an easy out at third base. Swanson totally fooled him, and that's kind of started a whole bad run. Here, dudes forgetting how many outs there were, and just it's been a mess. So the team is great, the record is great, first place feels wonderful. Like I said, they keep playing like this, and by August 4th, 1 month from today, hopefully we're talking about setting up our playoff rotation and maybe getting some guys some rest, especially in that bullpen. But all is not settled yet. And, we all want the same thing. We all want this team to be hitting on all cylinders always. We want them to be playing the best baseball possible. Right now, they're not. Which makes it even more impressive that they're doing what they're doing. The fact that they are, 22 games over 500. High water mark of the year. 54 and 32. Are you kidding me? No. They're just doing what the Brewers do. And Tommy on the postgame show last night sat there and had a great stat, and I can't remember it, but of how good the Brewers are in Game 1 of their series. And it's a redonkulous number how often they win Game 1. Way to set the tone and way to sit there and make sure that you give yourself the best chance to not only win the series, but give yourself a chance to sweep said series as well. So they did that again, and that's amazing. Last night, I'm pulling up the box score here. I'm trying to find the time of the game, and of course the CBS Sports app that I've got it pulled up on doesn't tell me such things, because why would they tell me what I want to know? So let me see if I can pull this up on ESPN. That game seemed like it took forever yesterday, and so it is what it is. It was slow moving for a game that starts that freaking late out in Arizona. That was a late evening on the 3rd. I hope if your town or whatever has fireworks and all that you guys were able to go out and enjoy it. My wife and kids went to the fireworks. I did not. I was sitting here checking out the crew, but on the radio. I guess I could have done that there as well, but fireworks, seen them. But yeah, I don't know why this isn't letting me pull up the box score on ESPN. Whatever. So it was a slow game, slow haul. Apple TV sucks. Brewers keep rolling, keep doing good, man. Lots of multi-hit games by dudes. Just got to clean up a couple of little things, man. And it was good because, Harrison struggled, but they were still able to win. We've seen it where Miz has pitched, every time now. The expectations on Miz are kind of ridiculous. We all expect him to go out and have double-digit strikeouts, go about 6 innings, double-digit strikeouts, and not allow a run. And if he does, and he's given up homers in the first inning, I think each of his last 2 starts. And if the Brewers don't win that game, we feel like the sky is falling. Well, 22 games over 500, the sky is definitely not falling. This team is completely legit. Sproat has pitched a hell of a lot better than I thought that he was. And, the fact is that you look at this roster, and, anybody who sits there and knows me, either from here on the Cream City Curveball, when I hop on with Tim and Tommy on the post-game show, stuff like that, that there's a lot of dudes on this roster who I don't think they're not playing like Major League Baseball players right now. And, if you want me to list them, you got to start with Blake Perkins, Joe Zero, horrible, Kunal. Is it time for the Kunal experiment to end? Hell yeah, that dude sucks. But the fact that they've got dead weight on this roster, still 22 over, it's impressive, man. It is impressive. The fact that, Pat Murphy's doing this, and that he's not feeling 100%, had the back surgery, all that kind of stuff. It is amazing, and we're in for one hell of a ride. This is going to be a fun way down the stretch here, fun ride. The problem is that the season's halfway over, and where does the summer go? It's going quick, man. Slow this crap down or add some more games. That's why I think 200, maybe 220 sounds like a good number. Let's extend the baseball season and keep this thing rolling, because the baseball off season is a cold and terrible time. So tell all these teams to get roofs on it, and let's keep this thing going. But hopefully, Brewers go at it with the Snakes again tonight in Game 2. Hopefully they keep it rolling, get to 23 over, and all will be right with the world. But I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't blow any of your fingers off. Don't pull a Jason Pierre-Paul. Was that the dude who jacked up his hand really good with the fireworks? But be good out there. Have fun. Happy birthday, America. We love you. You are the best country around. No more Apple TV. Take it easy.